Hello everyone. Today we're going to explore the teacher's practice area. And so as you can see, I'm on the main page for week 2. So in order to get to the teacher practice area, I can actually just click here and it will appear. Now the first thing to remember is that you have to turn editing on. So you turn editing on. Now I have taken topic 13. I've inserted my name here, and I've already added 2 activities just to get the idea, but I'm going to leave them there because you can see how they will appear when you do add them. However, if you click on Add an Activity or Resource, now let's look at the activities first, which are actually at the top, and if you scroll down, you'll see there's also a list of resources, and I will make a second video about those in just a few minutes. So the nice thing about this tool here for adding is that if you click on the button, you get a full explanation of what you can really do with these things. If you double click on them, like this for example, then another window will open up and you can give your assignment a name, you can describe it. Obviously you have your rich editor here that you can make it more interesting to look at. You can add files, and then you can save and return, save and display, or cancel. In this case, we're going to cancel it. However, that shows you very easily what you can do with this. So let's go back to our adding activities or resources, and let's just look at these. So here we have the possibility to create an assignment. Here you can deal with attendance of your class, so present, absent, late, or excused. Here you have a big blue button BN, which I'd never heard of before, but it looks very interesting because it can create a conferencing system for distance education. Here you can create a series of chapters or books in which the student cannot proceed if he or she does not answer the first section correctly. This is sort of a B.F. Skinner book where you progress from one to another. So this would be very interesting, especially helping remedial students. Here, booking, if you open this up, you can create an event, for example, going to the cinema together or something like that. There's the chat function here that you can use in the class, or even students can use them among themselves if they're working on a project together. Here we have a checklist, which is always handy so that students always know what they have to do and if they've done it or not. The choice activity allows you to ask just one question, and it could be for creating a poll or a survey of opinions. Congria is for real-time, on-time learning, and so you can be in contact with your students at a distance. Content pages, here you can add other resources in a different way than in the resource area. So it's actually a plugin for Moodle where you can add content to your courses. Crossword which is one of the ones I added. As a teacher in this authorization, I cannot go in here and do anything with it. I imagine you need management rights in order to do that, but at least you get the idea that you can do that. This is very similar, but the answers are hidden inside it. Database is always handy, so you can create, it's almost like a portfolio sometimes. It's very handy to when you're working on a project with your students. An external tool, you can also create a link to an external website. Fair allocation, you can define the choices that your participants might want to make, and then you can distribute them to available choices. Feedback, of course, is necessary for anyone. This is, instead of a discussion, it can be a custom survey for creating feedback from various participants using different forms such as multiple choice, yes, no, or text input. The forum is what we're using in this course, and so it's a discussion that you can add your new discussion or reply to another person's post. Glossary, if you need to create a list of words that would be difficult for students or that you want to make sure that they're using it in the correct way, this is a handy little activity. A group choice allows students to enroll themselves in a group. The group self-selection is another possibility, so that students can create groups and give them a description, and then others can join. Hangman, of course, is the standard game that is good for vocabulary and for spelling. Hidden picture is like a puzzle, but using questions and information. Hot question will allow students to vote on something so that the teachers know what they're expecting or what they think about a subject. Hot pot, hot potatoes, or other similar versions can be inserted into the Moodle. Interactive content. Here you can create interactive or make available interactive videos, question sets, drag and drop, etc. Journal, to keep a record of your progress in the contents in the curriculum. Lesson activity that the teacher can use actually when she is teaching in a class, or if she wants a student to review it at home. Millionaire is sort of a question and answer quiz that kids always love. Newsletter, to keep them up to date. An organizer with dates. You can insert podcasts, questionnaires, quizzes, read aloud activities. There's also a reader here, reader module, that you can set reading goals for individual students, which is nice. In the resources, we'll see there's a book, but this is a little bit different because it can be individualized. Re-engagement, which is not explained here and will not open. Scheduler, which is probably very similar to the organizer. The SCORM package, if I've understood correctly, is a collection of various files that will pop up with table of contents, navigation buttons, etc. And these can be used for presenting multimedia content or as an assessment tool. Skype, of course, we all know what that is, and can be used for chat or for direct conversation with or without video. Snakes and Ladders, a game board. Social Wiki, which could also help students learn how to use social media correctly. Student folder, where the participants can upload documents or assignments. Sudoku, if they're working on numbers, or if they like that sort of game, which I don't, so that's something that I definitely would not put on mine. A survey activity, which is nice to know what students are considering important or not important in a certain topic. Task chain, which allows the teachers to distribute materials and see reports as they go along. Wiki is always a great tool because you can create your own information as it is found, and it's great for assessing reliable or unreliable sources together with your class. The WizIQ Live class is, of course, like Blackboard Collaborate or Adobe Connect, where you can have a class, an online class. Workshop is an activity where students can submit digital content, and peer assessment can be used, not only the teachers. Zoom meeting is a video and web conferencing platform to host online meetings, so it's probably very similar to WizIQ Live class. And at this point we are going to cancel. And as you see, I have two activities that I've added here, but I've decided now that I want to eliminate these. And so I'm going to go into Edit here. I'm going to delete this. Are you sure? Yes, I am. I'm also going to delete this one. Are you sure? Yes, I am. And I'm going to delete my... Oh no, I'm not going to do this yet because I still have to add resources. So I'm going to leave that right now. In the next video, you will see how to delete this as well. So goodbye for now, and I'll be talking to you soon.